Hi everyone, Steph here with TinyFindsTreasures, and it's been a busy few days. Big shout out to all of you who have subscribed and watched my video and have reached out to me actually, especially Melissa, who has trusted me to be a personal shopper for her, which is a new adventure and we're gonna figure it out together. And also Rhonda, who is a customer that I just dropped off an item for in the city. So thank you for your business, Rhonda and Melissa. Remember, if you're ever out and about and see me, be sure to say hi. It is such a pleasure to meet all of you. I just dropped off a beautiful piece of crewel to Rhonda. I hope your mom loved it, Rhonda. Now, I was going home and I passed a brown elephant on my way home in Lakeview. It's the one on Belmont Avenue in Chicago. And why don't I go in? So I've not been in this one. We're gonna go in and check it out and see if we find anything. Come thrifting with me. Let's go. This is a beautiful planter. It's not my style or color palette, but I can see some people really liking it. 2050, scalloped edge, made in China. Might have to look this up on Google Image. Lots of different sculptures and figurines. Noah's Ark is back there. And then these cutie patooties. This is not my style, but I know a lot of people love these little knickknacks, and they are quite adorable. $2.50 each. Along those same lines, look at these gals. I think this is a napkin holder. Oh my gosh, somebody made those? 6'8". That's when my girls were born. Wait. Do I need to get these because they're twins and my girls were born on 6'8" and they're twins? 50 years apart? I don't know, I might. What was the price on this? $3.50. That is wild. I think I might have to get these as a memento. These adorable cups and saucers are really piquing my interest because I think they're handmade. Doesn't that look handmade? But I'm not seeing an artist's signature anywhere. $5.50. This one I especially love. Look at those colors and the design. Nothing on the bottom either. Huh. Those are nice though. Ooh, what do we have here? Look at these glasses. And there's 5 of them back there. $2.50 each. Really cool kind of art deco design. I might have to look these up too. All right, I just gasped out loud, and you know what that means. I have to see what this is. Oh my goodness, that is beautiful. $2.50. You're kidding, because yeah, look, that's Mikasa, West Germany. I'm dead. And by that I mean I'm like insanely alive. Yeah, I'm getting this. So the comps on this aren't terrible, aren't out of this world. It's like $45 on Etsy on some listings. And it's actually like a fruit platter, or listed as that, but it's so beautiful. And with the floral, I'm here for it. This is gonna be a keeper for me because I love it. And for $2.50, are you kidding? Yes. Big gasp again, because this was way in the back over there and I pulled it out. I am stunned. $2.50 again. Look at this. This is a big win for my personal collection. This is a sweet old vintage book that I could hand down to my daughters because we celebrate Christmas and Hanukkah in our house, and I really like the regular book. Okay, anybody else have such a soft spot for vintage books? Like, this is adorable. I've never seen it before. This one I think I'm also going to have to get. There's some color. Okay, look at these. About the seasons. Yeah, I'm done. Sold. And actually there's two. Oh, this one's in pretty bad shape. I'm definitely going to get at least one. Let's put it that way. And the Old Man and the Turnip. Definitely have never heard of this one. Oh my gosh, that's adorable. Also falling apart. Used to belong to Mary Burns. Oh, this is so sweet. Look at those pictures. Okay, how bad of condition are we in? It's not great. It's really charming. I'm gonna think about that one. I think I am gonna get this. It's something about a farmer growing tulips and needing to have the whole community help out, and then he wins a cow. So I'm getting it. Okay, there are a ton of clothes here, like clothes everywhere here. So I'm not a clothes reseller, but I have been thrifting more clothes for myself because I can't believe the prices I used to pay for clothes that aren't secondhand. And these pants are made well, 10 bucks. These are fun, right? Very fun, 10 bucks. And then these denim mom jeans, are they called mom jeans? I'm trying to get away from the straight jean thing because they aren't comfortable. And these Gap frayed ones, black ones at the bottom, $12.50 for each of those. That's pretty good. Okay, I just looked these shoes up because they say Gianvito Rossi Milan, made in Italy. And they are indeed, the brand at least, I found online on sale on Net-a-Porter for $4.48. But these are probably easily $700, $800 shoes. And they are on sale here for $150. Happen to be in my size too. I'm like, do I get these? Some vintage things. These hankies are always sweet. I used a bunch of these for my wedding. This mirror for $50.50 is actually pretty nice. Very pretty. But I lifted it up on the back. It's made in China, so I don't think it actually is that old, so I'll pass on that. These mid-century modern lamps are true treasures, though. That would be fantastic in a mid-century modern home. $105.50 for each. Really, really stunning. Okay, so I got my vintage Mikasa crystal and some books and some clothes for myself. So nothing to resell. I could probably resell this top one if I wanted. This wasn't worth much, but this I could probably get $45, $47 for it, but I like it too much, so I'm keeping it. I'm back in my car, but looking in the window, did I miss a brass bodice piece? Oh, that's haunting me. I can't tell if it's vintage. Very false alarm. It's silver. Not for me. Now I think I need to hit the Broadway Antique Market before I head home, which is a little north of Lakeview in Chicago. Once you start, you can't stop, can ya? Let's go check it out before we go back to the burbs. We have arrived in Edgewater to the Broadway Antique Market. Let's go inside. This is a neat mid-century modern piece. Still life. $225 on that. I like the colors. Really neat set of mid-century modern lamps. 1960s ceramic and metal. $295 for the pair. And we know who that is. The Tosi lamp, $345. This looks like an incredible chess set. Asian chess set with storage, complete as found. I've never seen one like that. Really beautiful, $145. And that marble blue one is pretty too at $95. I think that's really reasonably priced. That is the biggest brass dolphin and ball I've ever seen in my life. $64. I actually expected it to be a little more. And this big beauty is $165. She's pretty fun and funky up there. Or maybe a he, I'm not really sure. I can't see the price, but it's for sure an interesting piece. This booth always has really lovely pottery, a bunch of different mixes. I like this red one with this really unique glaze. Signed art pottery jar with lid, $24.95. That's a cool piece. On this side as well, and look at that brutalist owl. What a neat piece. $95. This gal is amazing. Like a tile art piece, 3D. So pretty. I don't know what these pastel colored sculptures are. It says Bam Pear Raku figurines. But my gosh, they are stunning. Look at those colors. 1975 Chicago artist watercolor, and it's a barn or farm scene. Really beautiful. There's the signature. Okay, I'm still stuck here because I really like this piece, and the matting I think is pretty good too. I don't mind red though. Ken Tings, 75. I just really like how delicate the art piece is, and of course I love a barn scene. Being from Farmtown, Indiana, 75 I think is a very, very reasonable price. Silver frame, I'm not crazy about, but I think I could live with. And this cutie patootie, okay, I am not a Kakashi doll collector, but obviously you and I both know some people who probably are on YouTube, Andy from All Put Together. I have never bought one for myself, but this girl is Tiny's jam. I mean, she clearly loves red and she clearly loves flowers. Like, maybe she needs to live in my office? 18, I feel like is really reasonable. And she's pretty decent size. I think I might have to take her home with me. About a month or two ago, I ran across a remake of one of these for outdoors and learned that it's a George Nelson design. This one is an original 1950 George Nelson for $1,200, and it works. I'm not going to pay that, but it's worth every penny, and it's really neat to finally see one of the real ones. I love the clock hands. And this vanity tray with the roses is impeccable. $148 on that. There's obviously a whole set of things. I think one of my clients might actually really like this, so I'm going to send that to her. That is a gorgeous piece. And here is a Peters and Reed drip vase circa 1915. It's like a peach with indigo blue. The drip is really, really stunning. $150. I've never seen one quite like that before. Unique coloring too. Some really beautiful things here. A 1960 woodblock print Japanese inn by a printmaker for $400. And it says a copy of this print is in the collection of the Brooklyn Museum. And this dazzling copper beauty up here, which is very big, circa 1890s for $325. A collection of different boxes here. This one's really unique. $125. These are in pretty rough shape though. This guy is so happy and colorful. I have no idea what he's made out of, what the colorful stuff is, but he's on a block of wood for 19. I mean, he had some happy juice today. I wish I was that happy. Hiding back here is a cast iron base of nudes. Does that say nudes? As found 95. Base of whatever these are, glass bottles. I don't really care about the glass bottles, but I love this tray. That is so stunning. Here's a studio pottery piece that I actually really like the colors, that blue and red. Nice shape to it. And for 24. And I snagged this beautiful lamp before my phone died. At Goodwill in Northbrook several days later. I'm gonna try and be quick because I want to get to the Village consignment shop, which has really nice things. So let's see if we find anything quickly here. This mirror I actually like, and I can't tell. It's like metal tile, kind of. It's in a little bit of rough shape, but I think the coloring is actually pretty nice. Some damage, but I think that could potentially be fixed. I don't see a price though, so that's the full scale. I've got to turn it over. It is from Pier 1, originally $150 for $20, so I'm gonna pass. This candle is very, very sweet. I see it for holiday time. Ardco, Dallas, made in Japan. I'm gonna pass. What is this green metal tray? Oh, it's really flimsy. It's not light at all, so that's a no, and that's plastic. Look at this mug. I think it might be handmade, but the color is not doing anything for me, so we'll pass on that. I know people love brass bells. I don't know if they love, oh, it's not even a bell. Never mind. I think that's probably nothing. This piece is a little bit tempting, but it's not, how do I say it? I don't think it's 100% real wood, so no go. I actually have this in my kitchen. I do really like it. This one's in rough shape though, but it does have hooks. Mine doesn't have hooks. Okay, hold on. I'm worried something's gonna fall. $1.99 is a really good price. I'm gonna let someone have it. I'm gonna pass. She's precious. Love her little face and those eyes. $1.99. I'm just trying not to grab as many small things, but she is so sweet. This is really wild. I just watched Andy's video from All Put Together, and she had these in her video too. Love, love, love this Home Sweet Home vintage canister that is made in Japan, but then I realized there's a little crack in the top. So that's a real bummer because I was going to get this for sure, and it was $5, which I think is a pretty good price. So bummer, bummer, but I'm glad I saw that now and not later. What is down here for $6? Oh, that's interesting. Looks like a set. I might have to Google this. Here's a better look at it. It is made in France, but I think I'll have someone else go ahead and take it because I'm not finding any comps online. This is a pretty teacup set and it's in really good shape. And then I found that there's actually 2 more, but I'm not going to try and ship things like this anymore, I don't think. I have one tea set that hasn't even sold yet, so I'm gonna focus on selling that first. I wish I had a use for these cool old vintage glass jars for only $2 each. I just can't think what I would use them for though. But those are cool, aren't they? I also wish I could find a coffee cup or teacup that went with these 3 saucers because they're Johnson Brothers England, and I adore that little petite pattern. Now I'm all the way up at the front, and I don't check here all the time, and I probably should. This is kind of an interesting, almost Florentine-like piece. Let's see how heavy it is. Oh my gosh. Very, very heavy. $6.99. It looks a little Italian to me. Oh no, it's from a boutique or something, so I am going to pass on that. Empty cart trip here, but that's okay because we're headed down to Glenview and we're going to go to the Goodwill there, as well as the Village Consignment, Village Treasure House. That's what it's called, Village Treasure House, which I'm very excited for because I think I should have some good luck there. The good news is that I am having a 20% off everything sale. That is my highest priced items, very valuable items in the shop, to my least expensive items. Everything is on sale, 20% off. It will be live by the time this video goes live. You will have 3 days, a Tuesday, a Wednesday, and a Thursday to shop my Etsy store, TinyFindsTreasures, 20% off everything. So if you've watched the video up until this point, excellent job, because you get the insider scoop about this sale. If there's any items you've been on the fence about, now is the time to get them because sales will not happen very often. And of course, if you have any questions, feel free to message me directly in my Etsy store, TinyFindsTreasures. So good luck and have fun with the sale. I'll put a link down below in this video so you can go directly to my Etsy store if you wish to purchase anything. Now, let's go hit this Goodwill and maybe we'll have some luck. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Is it my lucky day? I am unbelievably excited right now. This is all beaded. I have never seen a piece like this, and it is old. I don't know how old exactly, but I can tell from the back it's very old, and it is tied with a rope to hang. But you can tell things were traced on here, and then they came in and beaded the whole thing. There's definitely nicks on it, but I think that just adds to the charm of the piece. This is a real wood frame that has been painted, and the best part about the whole thing, $2.99. I am so tickled pink, I could just pinch myself. I am pinching myself, not literally, but you get what I'm saying. I adore this. I'm not gonna lie, these old boxes I kind of want for shipping. It's hard to find boxes this size. Oh, 99 cents? Yeah, I think I'm gonna get those too. I know that's a different buy, but this is really helpful for shipping. I'm a little bummed because I just saw someone with an absolutely enormous, gorgeous framed ocean print that I probably would have gotten for $25, but he had it. I did one lap, like kind of casually following him without being creepy, you know what I mean? Thinking he might put it back, and he did not. Great find for him. Bummer for me, but that's okay. Now this is also a different purchase, but this is a vintage like receipt holder or canceled check file, I guess. But I'm gonna use it to keep my receipts in here to stay a little more organized. For $1 and that blue, I'm here for it. Let's check these bad boys out. I think these might be made somewhere. I thought they were handmade for a second, but I don't think so. That was close though. Well, that was 300,000% worth it. Let's take a look at this baby, shall we? Oh my gosh! I can't even fit my head in the frame. It is quite a big piece. Okay, I'm trying to finagle this in my car in a way that you can see some of the detailing. And the more I look at it, the more I think it is very old, if not antique. I just love it. The more and more I see it and look at it and see how delicate it is. Someone did this all by hand, this beading on this, what looks like a canvas or leather, not leather, sorry, canvas or linen piece of fabric. I can't with that cottage and the billowing smoke and those chickens, come on. But up here is my ultimate favorite, the floral with the birds. And then it looks like she's out here working. Look, I forget what that's called. I should know what that's called, to clear brush and things, but I don't. But you get it, girl. Yeah, I'm gonna have to say, this is my favorite find this year, and I'm keeping this baby for myself. I can believe and I can't believe it's $3 that I paid for this all at the same time. Look at this old detailing. Love the frame and the way that the corners are shaped. Oh my goodness. In a way, I feel like I have to apologize because I'm keeping that for myself. And I feel like maybe a lot of you out there might be interested in it. So I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry all at the same time. You know what I mean. Also, I just envision this in some sort of like cabin setting or like a lake house. You know what I mean? A rustic type of setting, but obviously it can go in a variety of places, but somewhere charming and cozy. I love when you find a find like that gets you all warm and fuzzy inside. And then I saw the price tag. Fly me to the moon. So that'll be it for today's video. Everything I got you saw on screen. So just to recap, from the Brown Elephant, I got those beautiful Mikasa trays from Germany. Some of those old vintage books, which are really fun for my children and myself, let's be honest. The vintage shipping boxes for $1 each, along with the receipt box. I guess it's a canceled check envelope technically, but I'm gonna put receipts in there and try and get organized. And then my prized possession, my beaded prized possession back here. Oh my goodness. And then of course, from the antique shop, Broadway Antique Market, some amazing finds. That modern light for my client, that mid-century modern beauty, great lamp. Got that. And I did get the Kakeshi doll because it's a cutie patootie. I'm not planning on starting a Kakeshi collection, just to be clear. But that babe was rocking the red, loved her little face, her little barrette. Little nod to Andy in that one. P.S. That's probably who was the most inspirational in saying, why don't I give this a go? I love it. I'm doing it all the time. Why not try and make a business out of it? So thanks, Andy. That's Andy from All Put Together. So thank you for coming along with me on this thrift trip / antique trip. I hope you enjoyed it, and remember to subscribe if you haven't to join the hunt. I'd love to have you here. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. It really helps my channel grow. Thank you for your support, and we will see you in the next one. Remember, 20% off sale in my Etsy store, TinyFindsTreasures, is now live. Have fun shopping. We'll see you in the next one. Happy hunting, everybody.